let's go off half-cocked and do something we'll be sorry for. We want to act in a reasoned and legitimate manner, not like a lawless mob.
Running wild and running free. Two kids, you and me.
If we go, you're going with us, fat gut.
Where I come from, we just go out and get a man and string him up.
That's right. I say stretch him. I'm with you, Farnley. I'm going to get me a gun and some rope, and I'll be right back. And if nobody else will do it, me and you'll do it ourselves.
Count me in, too.
Come on, boys! Get your guns!
Listen to me, men. Hey, don't lose your heads like this. You mustn't do this thing. You must not.
Shut up, Grandma.
We're on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, and it looks like we have a phony. He's a big burly bastard, and the bigger they come, the harder they fall. Apparently, he already told one of the guys he's got a big fucking tattoo, and he's been a SEAL for 20 years. I don't think so, but we're going to go find out.
Film on that one.
We're going to get volume. They're going to have it again.
I know. Don't be obvious with your phones.
You did all you could. There's always some crazy fool to lose his head and start hanging everybody in sight. Strutting around his uniform, pretending he's so much.
Fishy about him dressing up like that.
Sure. What are you supposed to be living in this neck of the woods if you didn't have something to hide?
How do you stop a psychopath who has nothing to lose?
He's here. He's here.
It's man taking on himself the vengeance of the Lord.
Think the Lord cares much about what's happening up here tonight?
He marks the sparrows fall. I seed my own brother lynched, Mr. Carter. I warn't nothing but a little fella. But sometimes now wakes up dreaming about it.
Had he done what they picked him up for?
I don't know. Nobody never did know for sure.
You're getting a trial that 28 are the only kind of judges murderers and rustlers get in what you call this godforsaken country.
So far, the jury don't like your story.
What training class did you go to?
My class, I was in class 123, San Diego, California.
What class did you go through? I went through much class 120.
Check me out.
You went through 123 in what, 89? You're wearing that trident there.
No, you don't want to believe it. Check it out. Then we'll talk. After you check it out, we'll talk.
The law's slow and careless around here sometimes. We're here to see it speeded up.
I know. I've seen people like you. And
I am that guy.
Come visit me.
I'm that guy.
I'm telling that guy. I'm telling you.
And I know
visit
that
me.
you were never a captain.
You don't have to.
You weren't a SEAL. You got that.
Check it out. Check it out.
I won't earn that.
I don't know. Let me tell you something, man.
You ain't gonna go out of here tonight.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm not trying to obstruct justice, but just as this young man says, this is a farce, and it'll be murder if you carry it through. All he's asking is what every man is entitled to, a fair trial.
Sure, the only one, Arthur.
If there's any justice in your proceedings, Tetley, it would only be after a confession. And they haven't confessed. They say they're innocent, and you haven't proved they're not. Shut up.
Yeah, we came from Virginia to see you.
Come fuck with me.
We already checked you out.
I'm field base. Come fuck with me. I'm not gonna see that.
Hanging's any man's business that's around. If your stomach for justice is cooling, Carter, I advise you to leave now before we proceed any further. Otherwise, your interruptions are going to become very tiresome.
I still don't like it. Hanging murders is one thing, but to keep guys you don't know for sure did it, stand around sweating while you shoot your mouth off, that's another.
Phony seal over here. It's phony seal.
I'm from
Stolen Fowler from the military. He's a phony. He's not a seal. He never was. He's wearing a seal trident. He's a phony.
That fact, we don't really like that too much.
I'll give you 2 minutes to pray.
Nobody here can stand for you. You got to stand there by yourself. Oh, you got to ask the Lord for forgiveness.
I saw your face. It was the face of a depraved, murderous beast. There are only two things that have ever meant anything to you. Power and cruelty. You can't feel pity. You can't even feel guilt. In your heart, you knew those men were innocent, yet you were cold crazy to see them hanged. Does it make you afraid that there may be some weakness in you, too, that other men might discover and whisper about? Open the door, Major. I want to see your face. I want to know how you feel now.
My dear wife, Mr. Davies will tell you what's happening here tonight. He's a good man and has done everything he can for me. I suppose there's some other good men here, too, only they don't seem to realize what they're doing. They're the ones I feel sorry for, because it'll be over for me in a little while, but they'll have to go on remembering for the rest of their lives. Man just naturally can't take the law into his own hands and hang people without hurting everybody in the world, because then he's just not breaking one law, but all laws. Law's a lot more than words you put in a book, or judges or lawyers or sheriffs you hire to carry it out. It's everything people ever have found out about justice and what's right and wrong. It's the very conscience of humanity. There can't be any such thing as civilization unless people have a conscience. Because if people touch God anywhere, where is it except through their conscience? And what is anybody's conscience except a little piece of the conscience of all men that ever lived? I guess that's all I got to say, except kiss the babies for me, and God bless you. Your husband, Donald.